The United States has long been working hard to maintain its status as a technological hegemon around the world and to take measures against countries or companies that may threaten this status. Recently, the United States launched a new round of sanctions against China in an attempt to block a transaction worth €3 million between Portugal and China. Subsequently, U.S. Trade Representative Sarah Morgenthau met with senior Portuguese officials, demanding that Portugal only purchase 5G equipment produced by reliable companies, and threatening to cancel the security certification of the Port of Lisbon. In today's video, we will discuss whether this approach by the United States can really achieve its expected results. Is Portugal willing to continue to cooperate with China? Since the establishment of diplomatic relations in 1979, China and Portugal have maintained a good cooperative relationship, and the two sides have carried out extensive cooperation in many fields. Taking trade as an example, China has developed into Portugal's second-largest trading partner, while Portugal is China's fourth-largest trading country in Europe. Scientific and technological cooperation has also been quite effective. China's Huawei has established partnerships with many Portuguese universities and research institutions to jointly research and develop 5G technology. The two sides have also established a number of scientific research funds to further promote academic exchanges and technical cooperation. However, in the past few years, the security scanning equipment at the Port of Lisbon, Portugal has experienced aging problems, resulting in inaccurate scanning and an increase in false alarm rates. This not only extends the time for cargo inspection, but also affects the efficiency of cargo loading and unloading. It is estimated that these problems will cause losses of approximately €3 million to the Port of Lisbon in 2022. To solve this problem, the Port of Lisbon launched a public tender in June 2023 to seek a new security scanning equipment supplier. This tender attracted the participation of many suppliers from around the world, including American, European, and Chinese companies. During the bidding process, American and European companies offered preferential terms and subsidies in order to win projects. In comparison, Chinese companies' quotations are more competitive. Considering the increasingly close cooperative relationship between China and Portugal and China's leading position in the field of 5G equipment, it seems to be a wise move for the Port of Lisbon to choose to cooperate with Chinese companies. As far as I know, this cooperation is worth up to €3 million. The main content includes introducing China's most advanced 5G security scanning equipment into the Port of Lisbon, covering 5G millimeter wave security inspection equipment and 5G mobile security inspection systems. Chinese companies plan to provide these equipment from September 2023 and have promised to complete delivery before the end of the year. It is expected that all equipment will be put into use by the first quarter of 2024. But what is surprising is that the United States now claims to purchase security scanning equipment from partly state-owned manufacturers in China. This may provide the Chinese government with the opportunity to collect information such as passengers' personal privacy, merchant ship data, and cargo logistics systems, thereby affecting national security poses a risk. Therefore, the United States hopes that Portugal will not move forward with this deal. So why does the United States do this? In recent years, the rapid development of China's science and technology field has been remarkable. Among them, 5G network construction is a typical example. As of June 2023, China has more than 1.5 million 5G base stations, covering major cities and some rural areas across the country. This achievement not only made great progress in China's information and communication industry, but also provided strong technical support for the industrial Internet of Things, and other fields. In the past, the United States has dominated technology. However, as China's leadership in the 5G field becomes increasingly apparent, the United States has begun to worry that China's 5G technological breakthroughs may pose a threat to its technological dominance. At the same time, the United States is also worried that China's 5G technology may be used for espionage and cyber attacks. But in fact, the United States' concerns seem to be excessive. According to the latest statement issued by Indonesian telecom company in 2023, Huawei will become Indonesia's main partner in data centers, cloud services, and digitalization. This decision not only demonstrates Indonesia's trust in Chinese enterprises, but also recognizes the advantages of Chinese enterprises in technology, capital, and talents. Through cooperation with Huawei, Indonesia is expected to achieve industrial transformation and accelerate the digitalization process. In addition to Indonesia, China's 5G technology is also building high-speed internet and cloud computing data centers in Africa, providing strong support for economic development. In Europe, China has also cooperated with many countries to jointly promote the construction and development of 5G networks. These successful cases prove that it is impossible for China's 5G technology to be used for espionage and cyber attacks. Interestingly, there are clear differences of opinion among the Portuguese people on this issue. According to statistics, about 45% of Portuguese people support the U.S. approach. They believe that national security should be the primary consideration, and long-term national security cannot be ignored for short-term economic interests. But about 35% of Portuguese people oppose the U.S. approach. They believe that in today's era of globalization, economic cooperation between countries is very important. Considering the reality that Portugal cannot be completely self-sufficient in some industries, cooperation with China can bring advanced technology and funds to Portugal and accelerate the country's digitalization process. The remaining 20% of Portuguese people pay more attention to stability and security, but at the same time they also believe that the country should seek development opportunities in emerging fields. So they are neutral or have no clear view on this matter. At present, the United States does not force Portugal to make a choice, but Portugal faces a very difficult choice. If China is chosen, the Port of Lisbon may lose its safe harbor certification, which could have an impact on the domestic economy. But such a choice will make Portugal's relationship with China more friendly and enable Portugal to enjoy the benefits that China will bring in the future. On the other hand, if Portugal chooses to stand with the United States, although it will gain more support and recognition in the Western alliance, it will also mean losing the huge economic and strategic benefits brought by being a friendly country like China. This video ends here. If you were given the choice, what decision would you make? Welcome to leave a message in the comment area below, and we will discuss it together.